My connection with the Origin Foundation has brought me the greatest sense of achievement and pride. We created it 10 years ago, focused on creating better lives for young Australians through education. Education has the potential to have an enormous, life-changing impact on a young person's future. We have operations in rural and regional Australia, and we know that children that live in these areas are educationally disadvantaged.
I've been involved with the Injune Children's Centre for a long time. I mentored quite a lot of the staff there through their studies, and so know the families, know the community, and every child in Australia should have access to quality education, whether you're in the Injune Kindy or whether you're on a remote cattle station somewhere in the Northern Territory. It is something that we struggle with a little bit out in the regions, is we struggle with that equity. And through the foundation we do all sorts of wonderful programs, which is just absolutely amazing.
We have contributed more than $25 million to support the communities we work in. That's to the benefit of more than 25,000 students over the past 10 years. Often with big dreams and small budgets, our partner organisations are doing some truly inspiring, groundbreaking work in the area of education.
Before Big Picture, I didn't think I'd kind of come to anything, and my dad wanted me to get a trade, so I wanted to go down the butchery route, and I was always told by my teachers that I wasn't good enough or smart enough to kind of be anything special, and then Big Picture kind of opened up the world of medicine and science, I guess, in a more real setting. I think that I'm living the life that I should be.
2 university professors designed an innovative program to attract the best and brightest university students and turn them into exceptional teachers for disadvantaged schools and the students who need them most.
I knew that I already had a passion for social justice in my own life, and when I was given the opportunity to join NETDS and was told that we were perhaps going to be placed in more challenging school contexts, I knew that it was something I would be interested in. Of course, a huge reward, as with any school in teaching, is to see the students progress and to know that I've been able to support their learning and support them to understand they can realise their own potential. And I feel like without being a part of the NETDS program, this wouldn't have been possible for me.
That program has now been expanded across 4 Australian states with the Origin Foundation support. We recently commissioned research which told us a focus on humanitarian engineering and social justice is a powerful way to encourage women into future STEM careers. So our Origin volunteers have been running workshops in schools, helping students to build solar-powered lights for children in Papua New Guinea without electricity, or prosthetic hands for amputee victims in developing countries.
Every day we've got people across Origin doing things that, whether it's actually building solar lights for children or whether they're using their careers to mentor or they're helping with the education of children, all of those make big differences. And the feedback we get is incredibly positive about the work that our foundation does. To be able to extend that more broadly across the people of Origin making a contribution through time or through donations is really critical. I think Origin people contributed over $400,000 that the foundation matched, which is great. And just through the involvement more broadly across, we've now been recognised for being an organisation with 2 top awards in the last 2 years for giving back. So that's a great reflection of the people across Origin and the contribution they make.
I like walking across the park.
We've got less than half of Indigenous children are actually completing Year 12, and we've just got to improve that. And if we're to create opportunities for Indigenous youth over time and the children over time and create those opportunities, the foundation of that is education. The first thing I find incredibly rewarding is just working with the children, because listening to a child improve their reading in itself, it's a personal reward for me. I mean, you know, it's only a small part. We have wonderful people right across Origin that have been doing this for years, and they're doing lots of volunteering across a range of initiatives. But for my part, I just really enjoy the fact that I get to work with them and play a little role every few weeks.
What we get back in return is enormous. And I often think that, that the program is great, but it's one little tiny piece of this amazing tapestry of their really rich lives, and we are the lucky ones.
It's building a better future. It's giving children an opportunity to make their lives better, and in doing so, we'll create, I believe, a better world for everybody.